Is resilience overrated? People these days talk about resilience all the time. Why it's so important after COVID for our kids to bounce back and be resilient. But in my opinion, resilience is way overrated. Why? Because resilience means you get back to as good as you were before. You bounce back to whatever your norm was. Why would you want to get back to as good as you were before when you could get better instead? I'd much rather go through something and come out on the other end as better and stronger than I was before. So kick resilience out the window and try to become anti-fragile. Anti-fragile is where you take the things that would challenge you, weaken you, and instead you become stronger because of them. How do you become anti-fragile? Well, the number one thing is it means you must have pressure on yourself. You must not be in ideal circumstances. There are going to be experiences you have that challenge you. And that is one of the number one ways that you grow stronger. Just like going to the gym tears you down before it builds you up, experiences will do the same thing for your life. You have to have experiences that are going to challenge you, that are going to be a little bit different than your normal routine. And through those experiences, you can learn, you can grow, and you can do new things. Try new experiences. You can succeed and you can fail. And it is most often from that experimentation and that failure that you actually grow stronger and grow better. So stop trying to become resilient and instead work on becoming anti-fragile, where you are getting better every day. One example of this is think about the way that diamonds grow. Diamonds are formed after thousands of years of immense pressure, being pressurized for a long enough period of time. That coal builds upon each other in layers and layers until finally all of the pressure comes down and forms it into a diamond. But without that pressure, that will not grow and form into a diamond. Likewise, you take that diamond out of the ground. How is it going to shine? By applying the right amount of pressure to refine it, to polish it, and then to perfect it. So if you don't have the right amount of pressure, you're never going to be able to eliminate those extra layers that dim who you are and what you can do. You're not going to be able to become your best unless you are under a certain amount of pressure for an elongated period of time. So life naturally puts us through some of these experiences, and why would you want to go back to being just as good as you were before when instead you can use that pressure, you can use those challenges in your life to become better? So think of the pressure that's being applied like a diamond that is going through the polishing process, the cutting process, so that it becomes just right. That's what you want to aim for. Cut off and eliminate all of the jagged edges, all of the things that were the struggles, and go forward with the best polish and perfection that you can. That's not to say you're not still going to have imperfections. Of course you are. But when you can become better and stronger from the things that you go through, that is the best way to become anti-fragile.